OpenAI recently dropped a new tool that feels like pure magic, allowing you to create videos from simple text prompts without ever touching a complex timeline. But before you get distracted by the shiny new toy, let me show you a much more efficient path for creators who want to turn long-form content into viral gold. The secret sauce isn't just generating new footage, it's about combining generative AI platforms with a repurposing powerhouse like Vizard to maintain a consistent content schedule. New generative tools are undeniably cool because they let you type a sentence and suddenly watch a full video emerge with perfectly timed music and camera angles. You can even scan your face to create an avatar that drops into generated scenes, which serves as a fun experimental gimmick for short social clips. However, most people miss the bigger picture here because those tools create fun snippets, but fail to solve the actual creator problem of consistent daily distribution. Real sustainable growth comes from taking one long, valuable piece of content and chopping it into a reliable, automated stream of shorts. Let me walk you through the workflow I use to get access to these generative apps, navigate their quirks, and use Vizard to scale the output efficiently. First, you need to know that many of these generative apps are region-locked, often requiring a specific account region or a VPN to access features like advanced cameo scanning. People frequently trade access codes in online communities, so if you manage to grab one, test out the cameo feature where you can place yourself in generated environments. While that cameo feature is a neat trick, don't rely on it as your primary engine, because gimmicks aren't a substitute for high-quality, long-term content. The real power move is using generative clips as supplemental B-roll or creative visuals, and then stitching them seamlessly into your longer presentations. For example, when you have a lengthy tutorial, you can insert cinematic cutaways, like an abstract chase scene or product close-up, to keep the engagement high. This approach gives you that high-end production value and movement without the massive cost of renting professional camera gear or studio space. Of course, you will run into common hurdles like inconsistent image quality, annoying watermarks, and strict copyright filters that block popular references. Generators are fantastic for concept art and B-roll, but they are not a finished content pipeline on their own. This is exactly where Vizard becomes your secret weapon by automatically scanning your long-form footage to find the most viral moments. It eliminates the need for manual scrubbing and endless guesswork because it already understands what works on platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Vizard truly excels in three specific areas: auto-editing clips based on engagement potential, queuing them up, and managing your entire calendar. You can tell the AI how often you want to post, and it handles the scheduling queue so you can focus on making more great content. These features transform your workflow from a weekend slog into a reliable, consistent, and automated publishing machine. Let's look at the actual workflow I use to mix these generated assets with my long-form content. Step 1 is creating your long-form asset, whether that's a webcam session, a professional AI host, or a generated cameo video. Step 2 involves generating that custom B-roll like dramatic entries or illustrative scenes and downloading them clean for your project. Step 3 is uploading that primary video to Vizard, where the AI analyzes it to suggest dozens of potential short clips. Step 4 allows you to drag in that generated B-roll, replacing dull segments with visual punches to keep the audience hooked. Finally, Step 5 is setting your approval and scheduling, letting the platform drip feed your content across your social channels automatically. This pipeline is vastly more predictable than relying on generative platforms alone because it builds a consistent rhythm of distribution. Generative tools are great for one-off creative sparks, while avatar platforms help with brand consistency, but neither knows how to optimize viral highlights. Vizard doesn't generate new footage. Instead, it optimizes what you already made, which drastically reduces copyright risk. Think about it like this. You record a 12-minute training video, then swap in 3 dramatic AI-generated clips for maximum impact. Vizard extracts the funniest moments, the emotional calls to action, and the critical instructions, turning them into perfectly formatted social clips. My final piece of advice is to keep a library of those generated assets to reuse as animations or transitions for future videos. The new text-to-video magic is undeniably sexy, but pair it with a smart distribution tool to turn your imagination into actual, consistent growth. If you want a step-by-step template for your next shoot, let me know, and I will write out a checklist that covers everything from scripting to scheduling.